Greetings everyone and welcome back to Stellaris Utopia, the Hippy Plants. I'm Selvalis, and I would like to make an announcement. I have determined the end game, basically, for this campaign, because I was kind of thinking over what's going on. I mean, we're overlorded by an awakened fallen empire who, as far as I can tell, hasn't really done anything. And I'm not too happy with that, but at the same time, they've got, the thousands fleet power stuff, so yeah. Can't really rebel from them. So what are we gonna do? Tell you what we're gonna do. Ever heard of a franchise called Halo? They had 7 Halo rings, and with them, they wiped out all life in the universe. We are going to build 7 ring worlds, and with that, we should have the power to stand against the Gurite arbitrators. I butchered so many words on that, I am sorry. My tongue is kind of tied. It's very late right now. So, yeah. That's the endgame goal. Now we have our first ring world already in progress. Slow process. Sure, we are 1,000 days out just from building the base of it, and then each one must be completed. It's a very, very ambitious and expensive project, but I believe. Now, there is the issue of we don't have enough, as far as, we don't have enough star systems to do this to, initially. But there are a few systems out there, for example, Burr and Gatona, which are really low-yield stars. So I won't feel so bad if I turn them into, a giant ring world, basically. So yeah, we're gonna sacrifice systems like that. But I mean, if we go here, the systems haven't been cannibalized as far as I can tell. I mean, it's been a few days since I booted up the safe, but I just cannot talk today. Was it the steak I ate for dinner? I don't know, but yeah, our focus will be on the ring. Now, I don't think we'll be able to have 7 of them in our directly controlled, although there is the option of using, what do you call it? We could society repeatable research up the extra 5 we'll need, so, I mean, that's an option. So, because I don't really want to mess with what we've got. We've got a good thing going as far as our sectors. The habitat thing is on hold, because, what's up with that? Sorry. Oh. Star must have made something up. Alright, go do thing. We're not going to build a mega structure on that. That would be sacrificing some. So yeah, game's going to be kind of boring for a while, but our real remaining interests are piercing the shroud and the mega structures. That's kind of what's left for this game. Can't do anything diplomatically. Our overload is too strong. I don't think a war in the heavens is going to trigger. I just don't. And if it does, we're already locked in on our side, so it's not like we can mess around too hard. Our old allies are still nice. For being on fast, this doesn't feel. It definitely doesn't feel fast, and I don't know if it's the fact that my computer is doing other. Actually, yeah, that might be it. Because I've got an ARC episode encoding in the background. That could be a factor. I think the episode actually will be done before that's done. It was a long episode. Really happy with the new outro I developed for that. I can't do that on these series, although I could just leave some time open, but I don't. And I I don't like edit these at all. Like I just take them straight from the recording file and throw it up on YouTube. Throw a nice little pretty. Oh right, I forgot. So yeah, I feel like it'll be kind of talk show like for the next. Okay, yeah, we can't be. We actually have to zoom in on the ring world. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like going super slow right now. Okay. Zoom in on the ring world. My god, what is up with the... Like, I know there's been a small update, but I don't think it affected the save file at all. This is like super slow. Pause. Unleash. A bit faster. Still though, this definitely feels slow. Oh, and we are full on stuff. Can I do anything on the surface of worlds? I can. I can upgrade our food output even though we are capped. I think I can only do that though because it's the home one. If I go to Tiram Prime, I can do it there too. Well, let's never worry about a food crisis ever again, huh? That sounds nice. It's not like we're short on energy. It's not like we're... That's a depressing thought. Fleet's not gonna... Oh well. Everything seems good. I assume the systems will be. Oh, it's gonna be a long 700 days. Because even then, once the staging ground, serve as staging ground, resource depot, and living quarters for the hundreds of thousands of personnel involved in creating this ring world. It is kind of insane what we are up to. Don't really have much else I can do right now. I'm gonna back myself into a corner on this. I can pause the conversion, but I wanted to... Let me see if that helps. Pause the conversion. Yeah, the game's going a lot faster now. Okay, yeah.
Construction complete.
Oh, this is unfortunate. I was hoping to have the conversion done, and then I was going to upload it in the episode together, because I know I'm behind on this. I've got House of Selvalis set up for a week, and Ark is still very much like... I'm ahead this week just because a lot of the stuff I did lent itself really well to back-to-back recordings. Well, I guess I could talk future plans for the stuff. Okay, so... Assuming that I don't get wiped out anytime soon. Oh, there goes a researcher, but... Based skills. Not have that option. But that is a very good rate, so that'll work. Alright, so the future. House of Selvalis is nearing its end. The last few episodes have been relatively friendly towards long periods of not pausing, which is the key to getting the game done, because we're down to the last... I remember what the last year I saw. I think last time I looked at the year, it was 1385, and the game ends in 1453. So, yeah, down into the last 100. Been a bit of a shakeup with Francia losing an independence war. Just, I don't even know why. I think it was because they were in a joint war with Byzantium, but that happened, so I inadvertently took out a ton of their territory, and then there's some inheritance wonkiness that'll happen, but if I want to just think about my strategies for the rest of the game, I don't really want to cripple them any further. It kind of occurred to me, if I don't have a strong Francia when I export to EU4, it's gonna be a real quick steamroll minus Ming. So I kind of like the idea of having them still be around, and I think I might go with the idea of giving them 100 years of peace once we switch over. So that'll be 100 years of I won't aggress on them directly. Now, I will screw them over at every point I can, diplomatically and spying and all that stuff, but I won't just, like, eat up their territory. Now, since I am technically England and, like, all the other people, undoubtedly there will be conflicts in the New World. That's another thing. I've been debating if I want to scramble the New World or not. I'm not sure I have the option, but if I do, having a randomized New World would make things a little more interesting. Help kind of establish a more acceptable why the timeline's screwed up thing. But, that may not be an option. I haven't tried exporting anything. I almost did at one point because I was concerned about the save file, but I was able to get everything working again. It was just an issue with the actual game itself, and I had to just verify the cache. But yeah, that was a thing. I'm going to look to solidify my Middle Eastern power more. I think a Crusade availability is going to come up soonish, and Egypt is just asking to be absorbed. Like, I've got a lot of, because of that inheritance debacle, I inherited, when Andronikos dies, Sel the 7th will inherit with 50% threat, so that was unfortunate, but I inherited in the midst of a couple wars, so I was able to finish those up. I had to recover the kingdom, get people like me, you know, the usual change-up stuff. Thing is taking forever. I know part of it's just the game's locked up for no real reason, but yeah. So I want to focus on the Middle East. I have to remember to keep the capital in Great Britain, though, because what do you call it? I want to make sure when we transfer, we're going to have a European or a Norse culture, because I don't want to suffer any penalties. I also think I'm going to do one more, what do you call it? I'm not sure it'll be a recorded series, but I'm going to do something with EU4 right before the change, just so I can remember how to play in Europe. Because I've noticed there's like these Age of Discovery events that I've only messed around with in the Far East. So I haven't gotten to see how they affect Europe, because that's where most of them originate. Also, I need to see how colonization and exploration work again. Basically, I need to figure out all the changes they made, and I need to also figure out what features I'm going to enable and disable. Because the estates kind of remind me of the council. And if it's no secret, I hated the council mechanics in Crusader Kings 2. And I hate the little cult thing. Like, that wasn't... Like, I started the game in the awkward time frame where I could not disable it. So, yeah. That happened. So, like, cults, gonna turn them off, because pretty much every character is part of a cult. Like, basically, if you want to take a true religious map mode, you would flip Sunni and Christian, because all the Sunnis are secretly Christians, and all the Christians are secretly Sunnis. And I'm pretty sure this is just because the system was a little unstable when it launched, and I couldn't disable it, and the ring world's complete! Yes, the skeletal frame of the ring world we are building in the Ubleha system has finally been completed, although still much left to do. The mere completion of this metal skeleton, which has a circumference of nearly 1 billion kilometers... Hold up. 1 billion kilometers. That's not that big. Must be considered an incredible feat of engineering. Wait, was that circumference. That's not that big. We are ready to start work on creating the actual habitat. Much work lies ahead of us. Here... Oh, okay. We cannibalized up the system. Alright. Sections A, B, C, and D. Alright, let's take a look at them. Pause things. Alright, skeletal frame has roughly 1/4 of the unfinished ring world's total surface area. Work on the smaller habitats has not yet been completed. God, I can't even, like, scroll. Yeah, this is gonna be a 1-episode recording session. At least I get something out. Okay, All right, let's get started. So once again, 20,000 and 100 or 1,800 days. We're actually almost able to work on a second one. And we're not suffering an energy penalty this time, interestingly enough. Now, I know in my Halo comparison, like, the Halo rings are super weapons as well as habitats, but my whole thought process on this, assuming I can build a station on it, is that it'll be a super weapon in the form of a super planet. Alright, so that just needs a few months to go up. And yeah, we'll actually begin work on Section B at the same time. It'll be kind of cool. But, no, I was talking CK2 and EU4. And then Hearts of Iron 4, I have not even installed it yet, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be what replaces Crusader. Well, no, Crusader Kings will be replaced by Empire Valis, but when this ends relatively soon, hopefully, unless this game stays at like super slow-mo, then I will switch over to Hearts of Iron. I've decided not to learn how to play until on camera, so that'll be a thing. I'm thinking currently that I will do a live stream for my very first boot up, and that'll be like episode 1, and it'll be a long episode of me kind of just getting my noobishness out, and then I'll switch to more episodic stuff after that. I hear this game's really good for it, so it'll be interesting. I've never played a Hearts of Iron game before. I opened up Victoria 2 for like 10 minutes before getting frustrated, so it'll be interesting. But you'll guys be able to actually see me at the beginning of a Paradox game versus my medium and advanced states. Medium is EU4, by the way, because I am so far out of date on it because I just lost interest. CK2, I've basically recovered all my knowledge of and have actually been enjoying quite a bit. If I had actually had monks and mystics, I feel like I could do more with the secret societies, because I can't participate, but the NPCs can. Which is a pretty big flaw if you ask me, but I don't make games, I just play them. Yeah. So I might try a playthrough of that, but that would be... I don't want to play CK2 for a while. Now, there was... Ooh, right, I forgot research was going on. Okay, precognitive interface. Oh, God, I gotta... Alright, we're gonna do that one, because we need it. What's the other option? Oh. Core sector... Yeah, we'll be spamming this one for a while. Need to redo all the ships real quick, because... I don't even know why I'm gonna do this, since I don't plan on being, in a battle ever again, but... Oh god, that's gonna be a problem for a couple ship types. Yeah, like the joint. Ooh. Put on another antenna. For a 0-point reactor. Oh, such a waste of energy. But it's gonna help, like, big time. Yep, another one that'll need... At least I can just switch that one out for armor, should do it. Nope, I gotta have a reactor. And go big or go home. You can't really just get by with the reactors. Alright, let's Jane. Alright, Ganja will be alright. Hash might. That's gonna be good for the rest of ever. And then Thin Mint will be good. Why is that there? No. Neutronium. Weird. Right. Alright, let's upgrade the fleet just cause. Wait, no, I'm saving up minerals. Never mind. Let's see. I'm gonna talk about one more thing since this space-based. I tried doing a Mass Effect series, but I need to do some graphical work, at least for the first one, because the game itself is a lot older than I thought it was, and actually does not render higher than 720, like just on its own at all. Like the base game was a terrible PC port, I'm realizing. I played it on Xbox, so it was amazing back then, but it's actually a terrible PC port. So that was an unfortunate discovery, but basically what I mean is, like, go look at my old Pokemon. Go look at the Nuzlocke thing, how I kind of had to have a side border there. I have to have another side border, but even bigger, like it's going to go around all 4 sides, because the game itself is only, like, it only plays, it's kind of weird. So, like, I've been thinking, like, either I have to make one that fits around it, or I just make a big one and then just superimpose the game on. I think I might do that, actually. That sounds easier. Oh, what's this? Terraform. Oh my god, I forgot I was terraforming. Well, it means I need an extra one of those. Oh, then, let's pick up a new world and end the episode. Alright, I'm good here. Put some nice stuff, but let's do here. Alright, we're gonna end here, so thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Have a nice day, and farewell.